Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Ready to Love Season 9, Episode 8. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. All right, so when the episode first opens up, we only have 5 ladies left. All the ladies are meeting in the ladies' lounge. Tommy comes strolling in asking for compliments. Sir, have a seat. Okay, have a seat. So he tells them that the men will be meeting their exes. Maya got in a confessional. She said, now I need to know who I need to unblock. Girl, I know that's right. Baby, I know that's right, honey. In the next scene, Patrice is inviting Alonzo and William to meet her ex, Dro. Baby, Dro looked like he liked to get into it after a night out and you got to call the people on him. Dro looked like he acted a fool. Do you hear me? But Dro was actually cool. He was actually cool people. William and Alonzo, they show up. And so Dro is telling them, that they don't have just a woman. Patrice is a blessing. I know that's right. It's really good when your exes can speak highly of you. Because, half the time, they be, she crazy. Oh, child. She is an ex of his, but, he was telling them that they just decided that they're better off as friends. And that was cool because now he's married. And he used to be in these streets. He didn't think he was capable of getting married. I said, okay, that's what's up. So Dro is talking to them. He asked Alonzo what he doesn't like about Patrice. Now, I don't know if Alonzo doesn't understand the meaning of words, i.e. choked and slapped, or if I just don't know. Something is wrong. Something is really wrong. Now, I want y'all to listen to me very clearly. Dro asked, what is it that you don't like about Patrice? This man said, well, she likes to throw curveballs and just throw them out there and see what you'll do with it. I mean, it's kind of like for her getting info and, trying to get a little bit of intel and everything from you. And I mean, I do the same thing. So, I mean, it's cool. I understand it. So do you like that or not? Because what are you talking about? You're saying she throws curveballs out there and you don't mind it because you do the same thing. So what are you even saying, child? I feel like Alonzo never answers the question for real. I don't think he understands them. Like, I really don't. She said that she doesn't like that he's never serious and she can't tell when he's playing or what. Well, he always playing, child. He said that he was childish. Well, he didn't say childish, but he said he played too much and he's going to try to correct that. So William said what he didn't like about Patrice is that she likes to go tanning. Baby, Dro was not feeling that. What'd he say that for? Dro said, what? You don't like that she likes to do that for herself? He didn't like that at all. Now, to William's defense, he said it was the reasoning behind it. He said because she said that she's high yellow, so she likes to tan. I don't know. Maybe he thought it was a self-hate thing and he thinks that Patrice is beautiful just the way she is. Now, he did say him being adopted made him feel not good enough, so it kind of triggered him. So really, I think he may be projecting. That's what I'm getting from that. She said she didn't like William's anger. I said, oh, baby, that's that military in him. Let me tell you something. I don't mean to offend, but I will never date another man in the military. I have dated 2 and I have had 2 horrible experiences. Okay, I'm telling you, they can be volatile. I would never again date a man in the military. That anger is something that you do not want. He says that he gets withdrawn. He checks out. He may go for a walk. He doesn't want to get angry with her. So that's the reason why he pulls back. And I was just thinking, y'all already getting angry? Oh, honey, this ain't gonna work. If you are already seeing the angry side of him, that is a preview to the actual movie. Girl, you might want to get out now, honey. Moving forward. Now, I feel like William was a bit on edge this episode. He didn't seem like his self. Like in past episodes, he seemed more engaged. But this episode, I don't know, something was just off. So the men leave and Dro said Alonzo has potential, but William is a grown man. So she might want to go for William. Now, I think you can call Alonzo for a drive-by. I mean, if you need a little tune-up and whatnot, you call Alonzo. He gets you together and he gone. You send him on home, okay? Don't let him take his shoes off or nothing. Just get in, get out, and get gone. Baby, Alonzo is for a drive-by. Do you hear me? I love the edits. I love how you give it up. Other than that, It's nothing that Alonzo could do for me. William is cool, but if he has anger and it's an issue now, it's not going to get better later. So I just think it's a hell now. Moving forward. I feel like her ex has some really good questions. You need to know that. Like, what don't you like about her? I know y'all skinning and grinning and you having a good time, but what is it that you don't like? So I appreciate it. In the next scene, Tommy is meeting with Mika. So she wanted to talk to him about the exercise because she ain't got no ex. She ain't calling it ex, baby. They are not on speaking terms. So it's a no to the ex of it all. I'm not calling an ex. Okay, we don't speak. And as far as her children's father, she don't speak to him unless it's about the kids. So Tommy said that he'll step in and he'll ask the tough questions for Mika. I said, baby, not Mika being teacher's pet. Mika, you couldn't find nobody? Absolutely nobody. Even an ex from elementary school, child. Who used to pull your hair on the playground? Somebody. Now, to me, I felt like that was a red flag because, girl, can't nobody come vouch for you? Okay. I mean, I guess she didn't want to waste her ex's time. Now, one could say Mika don't care about none of these men, so she is not about to drudge up no ex for somebody to talk to. And it happens every season, so I'm really not surprised. Now, what I'm surprised about is that Tommy actually stepped in. Over on the other side, Vanessa is bringing her ex Thomas to meet Dominique and Chaz. Okay, Chaz, I see you with the sunflowers. Vanessa really ain't got no type. I ain't got no type. Because Thomas looked like that could be her next to kin or something, child. He looked like he's somebody that she knew from a long time ago, and they were just cool and hanging out. I don't know. She just ain't got no type, child. Across town, Maya is meeting with her ex, Wes, and he's going to meet Justin and William. Justin jumped right in. He was like, so let me know what you had to deal with. He said, well, you know, she's spoiled. Now, as soon as he said spoiled, I was like, oh, okay. He was spending racks on racks. He was spending that shmoney on Maya. Okay, that's what he was doing. Back with Vanessa, she's telling them that she met Thomas through his mom at work. The mama was a co-worker and was like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. You should meet my son. So Dominique brings up something like that, but they were intimate. And he said, you know, intimacy changes the dynamic of friendships. So he's asking if they agree with that or not. And I was just sitting here thinking like, not you trying to fish for if they were intimate or not. Now, Thomas said that it's not an issue with them because they have emotional maturity and it's not a problem. Again, I feel like Dominique is projecting. Sir, it'll be okay. You're just meeting the ex. I don't think they hang out and talk all the time. And Vanessa even said that. She said, I mean, we may say hi, but we're not BFFs. Back over with Maya, her ex is asking Will, you know, do you want to get married? Like, what do you want to do here? And Will was like explaining that he wants a forever person. And I was with her ex because Wes was like, oh, okay, so the first two, they want a forever person. I'm like, I know that's right. So then he says to William, he said, well, what's the vibe you're getting from Maya? William said, I have a vibe that, you know, she wants something serious and she wants to be pursued. He said, yeah, you know, she's a real one. Back over with Dominique, Chaz, and Vanessa, Thomas asked what they wanted, and both of them said, you know, they wanted marriage and kids. Back over with Maya, Wes is asking Justin about his finances, and he said he was a PE teacher. He said, oh, did you ask her if she likes humble living? I said, sir, now that's just rude, okay? That is rude. Can we use another term? Maybe modest living, not humble living, child. Justin got a little sidetrack because, honey, his bank account don't have a whole lot of zeros. So he looking like, I don't know what she about to do, but she ain't gonna do it with me. He even said, I don't make $100,000 a year. Is that an issue? She said, I make my own money, but I want someone who's ambitious. Justin was in his confessional was like, since Wes keeps bringing up money, to me, that's a red flag. How is that a red flag? She's not talking about the money. He is. What I see is a little financial insecurity, but baby, that's just me. So then William says, well, I'm not rich, but, you know, I'm a veteran and I have other sources of income. Like what, though, William? Clearly, this ex had to spend a little money on Maya. OK, so I want to know, what other sources of income do you have? So after the men left, back over with Vanessa, Thomas said that he would choose Chaz for Vanessa. I feel like Chaz is cool, but something about him just makes my antennas go up. And the way that he was moving in that preview, I've been nuded. Honey, I've been nuded. The other guys leave over here with Maya, and Justin is still talking about this money. He said if she wants that type of money, then Maya wouldn't even look my way. She said she didn't mind. So I don't understand what you're talking about. Now, in the confessional, she did say that she liked that William didn't break a sweat when they were talking about finances. Well, honey, he should have. Because how much money is he bringing in down at that improv? Girl, and that ex didn't help at all. Talking about, well, I just feel like, do what's best for you. Sir, that is why she invited you, for your assistance. Do what's best for you. Hell, we already know that. Moving forward. Me personally, I do not think that Maya's match is on this show. I don't think Mika's match is on this show. I don't think Maya's match is on this show. I don't think Vanessa's match is on this show. I don't think matches are on this show. Just so we're clear. And baby Justin heard finances and self-eliminated. Well, from Maya. In the next scene, Rasheena's ex Chris and his disco shirt are meeting Chaz. Baby. I want to burn that shirt. Even Rasheena was like, okay. I see your shirt. He said, you don't like it? She said, no, it's nice. Okay, I see it. He said, oh, okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Child, that shirt is a fool. And where did Chaz come from? Rasheena, why are you meeting with Chaz? And he came in there talking about, there's a lot about Rasheena I don't know. Well, why are you here? Or why didn't Justin meet Chris in his shirt? Why are we sitting across from Chaz? I'm so confused. But judging from them previews, honey, Chaz got a connection, and you get a connection, and you get a connection, and you get a connection. Chaz can't be trusted. Chaz comes in, sits down, and he said he and Rasheena, he loves their communication because, we talk, then we stop talking, and then we start talking again. What do you love about communicating here and there? No, I don't want no every now and again type of communication. And I noticed that he didn't bring Rasheena no flowers. This ain't real. See, didn't I tell y'all last review that I feel like nobody is taking my girl Rasheena seriously? Everybody is playing in her face. Because why didn't you bring her flowers the same way that you brought Vanessa flowers? Is she not worthy of flowers? So Chaz is talking about, he feels like he can be safe and open with her. Meanwhile, her ex is like, well, she like to argue. She's basically saying, I like to get my point across. I got something to say. I said what I said and I ain't changing it. He talking about he like her and he feels safe and open, like he can be funny and communicate. Well, why don't you communicate with her more then if you feeling all safe and open? You just said walking in here, there's a lot about her that you don't even know. So someone that you don't even know, you feel safe and open with them? Okay. So her ex-husband is like, listen, I can see it. I see a heartbeat. I see y'all doing y'all thing. Baby, what? Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. Ain't no heart in no house, child. I'm not finna play with y'all, honey. Absolutely not. Child, this is a fool. So after he left, Chris said that he likes that Chaz ain't hood. He was like, I'm glad that you don't like no hood dudes, bringing them around my kids. I was like, sir, the call is coming from inside the house. Baby, that shirt alone gives a hint of hood. I'm just saying. Honey. Chaz came in dressed for golf, honey, and didn't have not a damn piece of a flower. And don't think I don't remember that you didn't have no flowers, because I do. Rasheena said that she likes him a lot. And she likes the fact that he's older, and that's what she was looking for. Over with Mika, she's meeting with Tommy, LaRon, and Justin. So before Tommy gets there, she tells them that they had an exercise where the men have to meet their exes. So they both looking like, what? And I was thinking to myself, Justin, why are you acting surprised? Unless this is being played out of order, you've already met an ex. Tommy comes rolling in like, hey, how y'all doing? He come tiptoeing in. But LaRon had me hollering. When he got in that confessional, he said, is Tommy her ex? When I tell you I screamed because, okay, I know that's right, honey, because it's looking a little funny. Do you hear me? So Tommy jumps right in. He's asking why the relationships didn't work. And Justin said that his last relationship didn't work because they just couldn't see eye to eye. It was a whole bunch of little petty stuff. LaRon said something about she didn't do something, honey. She probably didn't let him lay down and be lazy or be out all night in the streets. So then Tommy asked them another question. He asked them if they woke up and they had a disagreement, how do you move through your day? Now, LaRon said that he'd do a temperature check, kind of send a little text message to see if she cool. Justin said that he would handle it right then and there, even if he had to be late for work, because he does not like his energy being thrown off. And baby, I love that. When I tell you I love that energy, because that means that you don't want to go through your day upset with your woman. I really liked that answer. Now, she's sitting there telling them that she broke up with her ex because he was still dealing with other women and he was a gamer, and it was just excessive. A gaming cheater. Now, he ain't got time for you, but he got time to cheat and game. Was she playing the games with him? Baby, you got to watch them gamers, child. You got to watch them. LaRon said, oh, I create games and I play games. I mean, if a new game come out, I might be on the game all weekend. Hell, I might call off from work to play the game. Ill. Okay? He looked like a PS5 playing, cereal eating GTA player. He just looked like you calling off work is childish and certifiable. So you party and play video games. Baby, you are not ready to love. Okay? You're not ready to love. Justin asked Mika, like, what are your weaknesses? She said, well, one of my weaknesses is I may not give a lot of time because I be wrapped up in my children and you might be forgotten. I mean, it's not on purpose. And I have to say that I understand that dating a single mom is not easy. We cannot just pick up and go. And you might need something extra, but I have to give that attention to my kid. So I totally get that. And Justin was like, well, I don't know about that. I'm going to need space and attention. I'm going to need spatention. Well, I don't know what you gonna need, but I don't think you gonna get it over him. Mika said, she don't really bring men around her kids like that. The last person that she brought was her ex, and they broke up. Her kids were hurt, and she was hurt. So she don't just bring men around her kids all willy-nilly. And I get it. You cannot bring any old body around your children. My son will never see a man until he's 18. If it ain't his daddy, he ain't gonna see him. It's no sense in getting everybody all riled up only to let them down. And people be unhinged. They really be unhinged. I don't trust nobody around my child. When I say nobody, I mean no. I'm watching everybody. I'm just saying, child, no thank you. Moving forward. So after Tommy left, Mika said she realized that LaRon is just a homie. Duh. So her and Justin vibing, looking into each other's eyes while LaRon is just sitting there looking like a third wheel. He probably thinking about that catfish. He probably think about that catfish. It's time for LaRon to pack it up. I can see Justin and Mika as a potential for this show, but I don't like that he had an issue with her being preoccupied with their kids. And I really don't think that she's going to have the time that he wants, not to mention that he really wants more kids. And I realized what he said last episode, which makes me think he's there for a good time, not a long time. He said last episode, I got to decide, who I'm gonna be serious with and who I'm just gonna basically be a friends with benefits. And right then I was like, okay, you came to play. I was correct. In the next scene, Alonzo set up a sweet day for Patrice. He had, production shut down the museum because he ain't do it, y'all. And I was like, oh, okay, Alonzo, I see you. It's giving thoughtful. And I actually love going to the museum. I think that is such a sweet date. I feel like if you want to wow me, take me somewhere that's not the norm. Yeah, we can go to dinner. Yeah, we can go to the movies. Yeah, we can go dancing. But I like things like that. So him taking her to the museum, I thought that was cute. He had a nice dinner set up. She was very impressed by it. Now, Alonzo is telling her that he loves the way that she speaks her mind. And she was smitten with that man, baby. The way she was looking at him across that table. I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of you. Honey, shout out to Drake. I am so proud of you stepping up and giving her a grown man date. Now, I still wouldn't be able to take him seriously. Okay. But I like that he took the critique and he applied it. So I have to give him points for that. But then he brought me right back, child, when he faked her out by kneeling down. Now, I knew he was not about to propose to her, but I didn't know you was going to do some foolishness. Talking about, I need to tie my shoe and take them big white socks off. Oh, my goodness. I seen them big white socks. I said, oh, child, let's give him Michael Jackson about the ankles. Anywho, Alonzo, I think you did all right, okay? She wasn't expecting it, and neither was I. I'm going to give you points. I'm not going to be too hard on you because going to the museum and having it set up for just the two of you, I thought it was super sweet. In the next scene, the ladies meet back up in the lounge and Tommy is asking how it went. I know you ain't asking me because you know how hers went, but he going to ask her anyway. Maya went first. She said that, her ex asked good questions, questions about finances, and she's more so leaning toward William. Vanessa said her ex preferred Chaz because he's just ready. Patrice says she instantly regretted bringing Dro. And I was like, why? I think he did great unless they edited some of it out. I don't think it was an issue. I think he did really well, and he was asking things that needed to be asked. Patrice then told them about her museum day. She said it was the best date that she has ever been on. He did put a lot of thought into it, though, so I'm going to go and give him, let him keep his point. But I don't know why Tommy is asking Mika anything. Sir, you were there. But I guess you want to fill in the rest of the ladies, so let's hear it. Tommy brings up LaRon, saying that he will take off work to play video games. That is trifling behavior. The game ain't gonna be there when you get off work. I just feel like that is so childish. That is giving college. That's college stuff. You know, you be in your dorm all day, baby. You done missed your midterm because you're playing video games. This is a fool. So then Tommy asked them who they were least connected to. Mika said LaRon and Alonzo. Vanessa said Alonzo because Alonzo sent her a text message telling her all about his date with Patrice. And she was just like, okay, why would I care about this? I can't be happy for Patrice and then secretly be feeling away. So yeah, you got to go. Maya said Alonzo as well. Patrice said Dominique. Rashina said Dominique also because he just disappears and then comes back. Maya said, child, I forgot he was even in the process. That's because Dominique is a phantom. He is the phantom of this season. He just pops up and gives nothing. I'm surprised he made it this long. Really, we can do a double elimination. Dom and LaRon can go. So now it's time for the eliminate. So Maya is going out with Dominique. That man said, I don't know Maya from a can of paint. Baby, when I tell y'all I laughed so loud. Oh, honey. And Dom, whose damn fault is that? You don't know her from a can of paint because you didn't get to know nobody. And she probably lives too far away. You know you don't want to drive nowhere. Child, this is crazy. Vanessa is also meeting up with Alonzo. So Dominique is telling Maya that, you know, you're not off the table. But, I mean, you was over there looking married. And I don't date married women. Sir, go away from her with this. And it's also too late. She cannot change her vote just because you sitting there trying to tell her, okay, now I'm interested in you. Over with Vanessa, she brings up the text that Alonzo sent her about his date with Patrice. He gonna say, you know, I did that because I didn't know about the romance on your end. So you were trying to make her jealous? What are you talking about? She was like, okay, so you do like me? He's like, yeah. Cornball. Just when I think you might be halfway decent, you give cornball. Maya is over there telling Dom he's not putting in the effort, so he's not ready to love. Vanessa is over there with Alonzo. She said the ladies want Alonzo to show up, but he is still ready to love. So Dominique was saying in the confessional, you know, him being told he's not ready to love, it's hurtful. He said, you know, I might not be for everybody, but I know that I am ready to love. I mean, I guess he ready if y'all live down the street. And that was the end of the episode. I'm sorry, Dominique didn't really give anything, and I'm surprised that Alonzo was in the bottom instead of LaRon, but judging from the previews, they needed a little bit of zhuzh down to the getaway, so they kept LaRon because they've gotten rid of every major personality on this season. It's so humdrum that we can just go to the bridge, honey. Let's sing the theme song. Child, this is a fool. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.